Hello friends, let's talk about that what Virgo people can expect in the year 2019. So this video will be interesting for those who have Sun in Virgo, Ascendant in Virgo or Moon in Virgo. If you have any of those, in this video can give you some useful information about that what to expect. But people often ask me if they should, which video they should listen to, if they have, for example, Sun in Virgo, Ascendant in Capricorn, and Moon in Leo. Well, you should listen to all of those videos and make some combination of that what you hear. Definitely we should watch these videos and understand them more intuitively than rationally. But if you ask me, the strongest effect will have this from if you think of yourself from the ascendant, because from the point of ascendant we actually divide horoscope houses, and here we speak about transits through houses. So maybe ascendant for such videos will be the most important. So in this video, I'm not going to talk generally about the year 2019. If you are interested in that, have a look at my video that is already on my YouTube channel. The name is Year 2019, Just Another Step. It looks that the year 2019 is connected with 2020 and that we are preparing now in 2019 for something that will happen in 2020. And it is so if we think of things that are happening in the world globally. It looks like that, but it does not have to be like that in the life of individuals. So we as individuals, we can do certain things and start and finish them in 1919 and then do other things in 2020. But from some general point of view, those 2 years are tightly connected. In the year 2020 are going to happen 3 important conjunctions in the sign of Capricorn, and those conjunctions can be interesting for some Virgo people, as those conjunctions in Capricorn sign in the last degrees of Capricorn will make trine to Virgo. It's also, these are 2 earthly signs, so they make trine to each other, and that's a very positive aspect. So some Virgos can benefit a lot through that conjunctions. Not all Virgos. Just those who have planets around the 20 degree, from 20 to 27th, 8th degree of Virgo. We will talk about that next year. So in this video, I'm not going to talk generally about 2019, but I would like to mention that we are going as a collective through interesting processes, and we notice that there is some sort of a polarization in the world. We can speak about political polarization, but I actually think that political polarization is the result of another one. And I mainly think here of polarization between mind and consciousness. And by saying that, I'm saying that each individual is choosing now in some way between manipulation, and that is connected with the mind, and the truth written with the big letter T, that is connected with consciousness. Because if we as a being function through our mind and intellect, then everything is possible. We can explain whatever, we can intellectualize endlessly, but maybe we will not find the truth. But if we perceive the reality through conscious, if we widen our conscious, and we do that constantly, that we are more and more connected to the source of life, and that's where the truth is. And this is actually happening in micro and micro plane at the same time, and I think this is something that each individual feels the same as the world generally. And in such times, of course, astrology can be useful as in any other time. But I'm just saying in those videos that actually horoscope is only a map. So when you know the area, you do not need map anymore. It's good to study astrology, it's good to consult astrologers, but I'm just saying here that everything depends on you, and everything depends on which level of consciousness you are. And on that depends how you will react to certain transits. Because people do well with any any transit, you know. Each transit is good and beneficial for them, you know. So finally, everything depends on us. That's what I would like to say. So let's talk about what Virgo people can expect and where is their happy area of their life and what is going to happen in the best possible way. Let's start with that. So Jupiter, the planet of luck, will be in the fourth astrological house. Fourth astrological house is opposite from the 10th. In the fourth astrological house, we see family, roots, and this deep inner part of personality. This is like inner house. This is very intimate place for inside of us, and it's in our life in material world very intimate place. It's like your home or even your bedroom. This is the place where you hide and where you are gaining maybe strength and energy to do things in public. And 10th house is the public. So through the 10th house you present yourself to the public, to other people, and in 4th house you stay closed in your world. And it's very important that the 4th house is well aspected or well positioned in the horoscope, because that shows that this person is emotionally secure and feels emotionally well, has a very solid base. And it's easy to understand, if you have a solid base, then you can do whatever you want in life, you know. So Virgos are going to have Jupiter in the 4th astrological house. And for many Virgo people, the ruler of the 4th house is Sagittarius, and Jupiter will be there in his own sign and in the 4th house. So for many Virgo people, this will mean that they can buy or sell house for if they want to do that in the best possible way. They can have a bigger house. They can change it for better. Maybe some new members of family will appear, new baby will be born, or things like that. Maybe they will be more involved with the family, with kids or older people. They will understand how important family life is for them. Maybe some people will learn about the past of their families, and that can be very useful, because through that they will relieve some emotional burdens or some other burdens they have inside. It is very interesting and very good time, you know, for those matters. At the same time, Neptune is in the 7th astrological house for Virgos. Some Virgos feel it already few years, and some will feel it in the next years. Neptune will make a square to Jupiter in the 4th. It means for each Virgo this will mean different thing. But if we improvise, it can be that Virgos are thinking who is more important, partner or a family life. Do they agree with their partner about that, what to do with the family or home or properties or not? Then it can be that partner makes some confusion in the family life that needs to be solved. As the 7th house is the house of clients and our business partners, it can be that we will have to choose home life or many clients, or they will choose if they will be involved a lot in a business with their partner, or they will spend more time with their family, and things like that can be there. The question, you know, this square will appear 4 times during the year 2019, and there is something to solve there. Neptune in the 7th astrological house. It's extremely interesting thing, and Virgos are going through that. Neptune is in Pisces, and Pisces are opposite from Virgo. So this Neptune in the 7th house, this is like the big wave or tsunami even is coming into your face, and you don't know what to do. You know, you can basically not do anything. You need to understand the wave, you know. You need to understand what is the meaning of this. So what is the meaning of this? If Virgos were before in their life, as they were, mainly of them, too practical, too materially oriented, always able to organize everybody, but without deeper understanding of things, and they could not even let go of things. They always had to be involved in everything, control everything, and so on. With this transit of Neptune, they will have to learn things too. They will have to learn to let go of things. Many Virgos will start be interested, or they started to be interested in spiritual life or healing. It's excellent time to learn new healing methods and to work with clients with this. And this Neptune transit brought extremely big transformation for many Virgo people, and this is going to happen in the future years as well. So it's long term and very strong transit that Virgo people are having. Pardon. Yes, so cooperate with Neptune. You can't do anything else. The only thing that you can do is to cooperate with Neptune. Try to understand what this wave means for you. It's a very, very spiritual transit. And if you need to learn more about Neptune in Pisces, please have a look at my video that is on YouTube channel. The name is Neptune in Pisces. And there you will understand better this energy. The best is to use it for healing and to grow spiritually, and it's terrible, of course, to use it through some drugs, alcohol, and these kind of things. Then Virgo people are having Saturn, Pluto, and Ketu, what is South Lunar Node, in the 5th astrological house. So with those transits, Virgo learns a lot about the heart matters. This is now heart. 4th house was the soul, and the 5th house is the heart. So Virgo people are learning about that. What do they love? What brings them joy? What brings them happiness? Who they love? Can they create from that position of love? Can they give from the position of love? And so on. There are going to be changes in their emotional life with this. Some will maybe have some love adventures. Some will start understanding their children if they have it in a new way. Or if they don't have children, they will explain to themselves many things connected with children, because children are actually 1 hour creation. So we can create through body and have kids. We can create through intellect and write books. We can create through this artistic potential that we have and write books, or artistic books like poetry or draw paintings and these kind of things. These are all matters connected with the 5th house and creativity. So Virgo people need to understand how they will create, in which area, which medium they will use to create. Things are happening there for them. Some Virgo people will maybe wish to invest money. They're thinking of that. But it's a little problem to invest money, especially big portion of money, if they don't have open heart. If you want to invest money, then you have to be ready to give. You just give everything, and then if it goes and disappears, then it just goes and disappears. Only in that way you can invest in a big manner. If you cannot do that with Saturn in the 5th house, then you should invest some small portion of money and test how is this coming back, is this useful, clever or not. As we said, Virgo people have Neptune in the 7th, so it can be, and this sextile Saturn, so it can be that you invest with your partner and he teaches you and helps you somehow in these matters. Actually, Virgo people will go from the 5th to the 11th. That's the direction that South-North node axis shows. So they're not, even if they create, whatever and however, they're not going to stay closed in their own world, in their own room, their own atelier or whatever, to create something there for themselves. They will have to go into the direction of the 11th astrological house and offer that what they learned, offer that what they create to others. So their creations can be useful for society, and many Virgo people will connect with people who have the same idea, who have the same attitude towards world, who study the same thing as Virgo people study. So they will with them change experience, ideas, and so on. And actually Virgo can gain a lot by contacting others and by working or dealing with others. And those others are not members of the family, they are people who have the same ideas about the world, or they are involved in the same subject as Virgo is. So in the year 2019, we are going to have 4 eclipse seasons. So there are going to be eclipses in January, in July, and in December. I think that for Virgo, we'll be interested the last eclipse that is going to happen in Leo. It is going to be on 21st of January 2019 on 0 degree of Leo. For most of Virgos will be in the 12th astrological house. This is interesting eclipse because it will somehow, it can be some sort of mystical experience where Virgo feel that they are connected with the whole world, that each cell of their body is connected with the universe, and this connection they will feel emotionally even, you know. I know that it sounds strange, but for those Virgos who are involved in alternative healing and these kind of things, and many are, this can be useful event, you know, this eclipse. This eclipse actually can inspire some Virgo people to be involved in services of this type, to work with alternative methods of healing and such things, if they did not start it already. The strongest eclipse, I think, in the year 2019 will happen in Cancer. This is total solar eclipse. It will happen on the 2nd of July. It's very strong emotionally, and Virgo will experience it through that 11th house that we mentioned already. So there is going to be some emotional connection with big groups of people that they are connected with, and through this they will learn a lot about their own emotion. And we said that Jupiter in the 4th house actually improves this emotional life of Virgos. And when we say emotional, we mean emotional, just emotions, you know, that you share to the whole world, to each person that you meet. So this is what Virgo will learn. Also, Virgo people will have Uranus in the 9th astrological house in Taurus sign. So each Virgo will feel this transit in some period of time, pardon, between the year 2019 and 2026. This transit will change the attitude towards foreign countries. We said Jupiter in the 4th and this in the 9th, connected with foreign countries. Some Virgo will go to foreign lands, some will come back, maybe from the foreign lands. I think more Virgo will be involved in foreign cultures because of the 11th house also. And maybe learn from foreign countries, maybe study even in foreign countries, maybe have more contacts with foreigners. This will help them to change their value system and to change their attitude towards material life, material world, material goods that they have, that they wanted to have, and so on. So that's all about Virgo. I can't speak here in details about all mentioned transits. So if you wish to learn about each mentioned transit separately, please have a look at my videos that are already on my YouTube channel. So there you will find Jupiter in Sagittarius. There are 2 videos. There is a video about Saturn in Capricorn. Have a look at this very important transit. Then I have there 3 videos about Uranus in Taurus. Then there is a video about Neptune in Pisces, as I mentioned. There is also a video about lunar nodes on the Cancer-Capricorn axis. And of course, as I said already, general overview of the year 2019 is also there. When you watch this video, try to understand them more intuitively, not rationally, and try to orientate and to feel which energy you have in this position, and just work with this energy. Many people address me with the question, do I teach astrology? I do not, but you can order consultancy with me and ask any question that you are interested in astrology, and I will answer it to you if I can. I hope by the time I will have online lessons in English. Follow my page symbolicthinking.net. You will see what is coming in the future. I would like to say to all astrology lovers that you cannot study astrology only from the books. You should work with horoscopes of those who you know and then learn by having contacts with people. Also, you need to learn psychology, philosophy, mythology, different sciences. This will help you better to understand how the universe works. At my web page, symbolicthinking.net, you can see which types of consultancy I offer. Please feel free to order any consultancy based on astrology or Feng Shui or Theta healing. Theta healing is a new method of healing. It's some sort of a spiritual healing, and it's fantastic if you want to be more conscious and if you want to work with the blockages that you have that maybe stops you to have life as you want to have. And that's all for now. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, share the video. Thank you very much for that in advance. To all Virgo people, I wish to be emotionally stable and satisfied in the year 2019.